Stage races like the Amgen Tour of California offer many opportunities for success. But for the monumental classics, it can come down to a split second on a single day. A lifetime preparing and a lifetime reflecting on that one mythic moment.
How does it feel to watch that piece?
Bad. It brings back a lot of memories. Yeah, it's not really a nice feeling. It's just, yeah, I just miss, I miss being out there. Also being like with the team, with the guys, like just with Jez and all of them, you know, we're out there just there having a laugh at the dinner table or so in the room, just talking crap.
Losing Heinrich, it's of course we lose an important key rider for us, and one rider who can win all of the big classics, San Remo, Flanders, Roubaix. We just have to, you know, face the truth and see, okay, he's out, so we have to change the tactic and maybe race a bit different. So if we had Heinrich, we would be really good. But I think still we can do something. We will never be two on the podium in San Remo probably, but maybe we can just win one of them.
Well, we didn't really know exactly what was wrong at the beginning.
While Heinrich struggles with a knee injury that's keeping him from racing,
This is not something that's gone in 3 or 4 days.
the rest of the team gather in Italy for Milan-San Remo. For veteran rider Andreas Clear, ups and downs are a part of the game.
Last year we had a lot of luck, never were injured, we never had flat tire on the right or wrong moment. And this year I think the whole team and overall is for sure the same, but the people who made the results were A, or sick, like Thor, or B, they crashed like Heinrich. And no other people made the big results. That's what I said last year in Qatar, guys, enjoy it, when we were like dominating the race. We didn't win the race, but we were all under the first 10 and we had, you know, a new team and oh, it was so funny. I also said to the sport director, I think you will never get that feeling back. And then we came to Het Volk and again we won, you know. I said, oh, wow. Now you see the other side.
2010 has been plagued with sickness and injury, and unlike last year's fairy tale season, the team has had but a few victories. On the eve of the race, they discuss strategy, hoping to improve on last year's 2nd and 3rd place finishes.
I think we all know that we're going to miss Heinrich here. It's a big loss for the team, let that be clear. But that doesn't mean that we are less motivated. I think makes it tactical more easy because there's one goal and one direction. We all go for one thing, and that is bring Thor there in the best position after 298 kilometers to the finish line.
This winter I was really focused and I was really serious. And already in the training camp, like I knew my condition is really, really good. And I knew I had a chance of winning one of these classics this year. And that's why it's just so hard to watch, because I know exactly like if things would have worked out with no crash or getting sick and the knee problems, then for sure I know I can be up there with them.
I thought the best thing is to have Jess with Thor the whole day. You know, if you go for a sanitaire stop or whatever he do, you're always with him, always with him. If he has to touch the wind, you know, you just have to look and you're there and to protect him. I don't think it costs too much work because he has a good skill, so he can hide himself as well. So you stay with him the whole day. The thing is that we want to stay as long as possible with the most energy and try to get a lot of people over the last climb.
Celebrating its 101st edition, to win here means to be written into the history books, sharing the page with legends of the sport, something the team narrowly missed doing last year, when Heinrich lost by mere inches to superstar sprinter Mark Cavendish. And Thor rounded out the podium, sparking an intense rivalry that culminated with a battle over the green jersey at the Tour de France.
This is a dream from every rider, to win once in his life Milan-San Remo. And why? Yeah, Primavera, it's the first big classic. Kids are well watching today on television, and their wish is to be a cyclist and be part of this race and win this race once.
It's the longest race, and also it's a race who goes really fast. That's what makes it really hard. Because I think my dad could do 300k, but he'd go maybe 30k an hour, not even.
The riders will spend some 7 hours on the bike today, ending up along the coast on their way to San Remo. But it's not until the last 20 kilometers that the favorites will emerge, over the penultimate climbs of the day, the Cipressa and the Poggio.
But we go, 50, 60, even 70 sometimes on the flats. And that's what makes it hard. And then you have to sprint up these 2 climbs in the end and full gas descent, and then you have to focus for the sprint, don't do any mistakes, and then sprint full gas in 65, 70 or even more.
The team's been working hard at the front, having put Thor right up there for the final. Like last year, it's going to come down to a bunch sprint. When the dust settles, Oscar Freire takes it, with Thor finishing a respectable 6th.
Today I showed that I was there. I really had legs to be on the podium. I missed a little bit in the sprint, but yeah, I'm there. That's good.
I'm also very happy. I think he's not happy with his sprint, but it's a personal thing, and it's also good that he's not happy. If he would be happy, yeah, then you think, oh, why, It's good. He's not happy. He's happy with his performance, but not happy with the sprint. It's perfect for the next 2-3 weeks.
Did you watch the race yesterday?
Do you think he watched the race today on television?
Of course. 110%. Sure.
I didn't want to, but, it's kind of hard not to.
The rest of the team did perfect job. So, yeah, everything was all right.
I mean, it wasn't as good as last year, but I think Thor can be happy with his result.
It's losing and winning, and it's just sport.
I think he got the best out of it. I mean, and there's still two big ones coming up where his form is definitely going to get better. So he's still got 2 weeks till Flanders and 3 weeks till Roubaix.
Meanwhile, Heinrich must come to grips with an injury that will mean sacrificing his main goal for the season. While Andreas is the first to tell you that Heinrich has a big motor, he also admits that the young rider has much to learn.
Straight after the crash, I just should have stopped, maybe taken 3 or 4 days off, and maybe this whole thing would have never happened. There's only one race that really matters to me, and that's Flanders. And you build your whole year around this one race, and then just nothing seems to go right. I mean, like the 2 crashes I had that pretty much forced this injury. I mean, you can always crash, and this is just killing me inside, and especially being here now in Belgium. It's gave me that much motivation for next year. I mean, I just want to come back next year and just absolutely kill him. And that's what I'm going to do. I know there's nothing next year that's going to stop me.